What's up, Headless Horde? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I got this right here. This thing is bigger than me. We're going to unbox this thing tonight. It is the Haslab Ghost. I've had this thing for 3 days, and I knew I wanted to do something on YouTube with it. So it's been killing me to open this thing. So we're going to open it up tonight, and you guys get to check this thing out firsthand. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Little show maintenance, really quick. So what we got coming up on the channel? Let's see. Wednesday, we have that our live will return for Skeleton Crew. I'm not sure exactly whose channel it will be on. It'll be on either here or over at Chillin'. I need to talk to him and see. But we will be live one of those on one of the channels on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. breaking down Skeleton Crew episode 6, and I got a video coming out probably tomorrow or Monday. More theories, man. I'll tell you what, the Skeleton Crew, I'm digging it. Yes, it's for kids. It obviously is. We'll see what they do. Maybe all these theories that we've been seeing online and all this other crazy stuff that people have been talking about. Maybe it just doesn't even matter, but I mean, there has to be a reason why they did not show that captain in that hologram, right? Like there has to be some type of link. If not, why are you not just showing them? So we'll see what they do with it. We'll see what they do. But yeah, so that's what we got coming up on the channel over here in the next 4 to 5 days or whatever. If you're not watching Squid Game 2, dude, it's good. I like it. Squid Game. I think we're halfway through episode 5. It's good stuff, man. It's fun. It's a fun show. I like the season better than the last season, honestly. Even though you gotta get game, you get a game pretty much every episode in the first season. Where here it's not a game every time. But it's a game inside the game, I guess. So anyways, you guys aren't here for Squid Game. You're here for the unboxing. So let's go ahead and open this thing up, man. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started up because I have no idea how long this is going to take me to open this whole box up. So fortunately, when it did arrive, I did not see anything wrong with the box. So it came in pretty good condition. I have seen some people open it up and, the corners are smashed on the actual box. And then there's one other thing that I want to talk about before we start unboxing it. So let me get it out of the box first, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, I will try to raise my voice here a little bit too, because I know I'm a little further away from the mic. Now, probably going to end up keeping all of this. We've got some space. All I know is when this thing got here, I couldn't believe how big it was. It's crazy. But they do have the little protective covers, so you gotta like that. So how some of these corners got bent up, I'm not sure. They do have all that protective, because they know, man, when you're spending this much money on these. So there's 4 of them in the top, and then these are really hard. What's up, Bumpy? How you doing, brother? Oh, and it goes along the long way, too. So I don't know. I mean, it's pretty well protected. And then actually it goes down the sides, too. Because I got 4 more of these. So, whoever their FedEx driver was, the one that I saw dented, they must have been kicking it or something. I don't know. All right, so I'm probably going to lean this thing on the side to get it out of here. Yeah, it's the same kind of stuff inside and bottom here. All right. So the box looks good. And actually, it's funny because this is actually a second box because the actual ghost won't be in this. I don't think it should be in its own box in here. So triple box. Now I have the Razor Crest, but I don't quite remember if it came this well packaged. I don't think it did. So now we have the actual box. This is a tight fit. And this would be much easier with 2 people. So I'm just going to dump it. All right, there we go. Yeah, I really don't know how they could have damaged it because this thing is really packed up well. All right, let's get the front. So there you go. Now, what's interesting is how it says Ahsoka, not Rebels, and I don't understand that because I'm pretty sure all the carded figures says Rebels. So interesting that they did that. And in the back, your typical Star Wars design is the black and white. There you go. All right. So that's a workout right there. Popping is they have Horseman on. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, shoot, it is Friday. Here's being off. Sometimes days just run together and I totally forgot. Yeah, because I would have done it I could have done it tomorrow, but we actually just got plans for tomorrow night. So I was like, well, I better do it because I know I'm not going to do it Sunday. All right, so we're going to cut this open. There we go. All right, so let's see what we got. So this is the first thing to pull it out. All right, so these are the carded figures, actually. So this is how they have them packed so they're not going to get bent. And I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know if I want to pull them out. Let me see how hard it is. Because I'm in the process of buying cases for these guys. Like these one here. So I'm in the process of getting these kind of cases. So they kind of slide in. You can kind of see up here, and then that way the card back stays nice and straight. These are good ones. They're not cheap though. That's the only thing. They're like $20 each, which kind of stinks. But I do have. Well, here let's see if I can pull these out. But like I said, the cards they all say Rebels. So there's Kanan. I don't have to focus on, or you could probably get a little better shot at it, but in this glare like crazy. So there's Kanan though. So blue lightsaber, he comes with a second head when he cuts his hair. And then he comes with the blinders that go on his eyes when he goes and ends up going blind. So there's a bunch of different things there. He comes with the lightsaber hilt without it being ignited, and then, like I said, the blaster. And it's unpunched, which is always nice. Right here. So there's Kanan. And then we have Zeb. And there's Zeb. And on Zeb, it comes with, so it's all stacked in the back. So it looks like his rifle. And then these little purple things right here. It probably goes on the gun, I would imagine. It's hard to see because it's in the back and it's a little foggy. But that's basically, it looks like it comes. Well, what is that? It is. So it looks like it's a rifle and like maybe, or maybe there's two different types of rifles in there. But I bet you that's what the purple things are for. So those are those two. All right, and then we have Ezra with the Loth Wolf. Here's the wolf. I kind of like that. Now, this one, his hair is already cut, and he does come with the Scout Trooper helmet, the green lightsaber, and a regular hilt with no blade, and then the gun as well, or his pistol. So this is definitely Ezra Bridger from the later episodes. And then the last one is Hera. And Hera comes with some odd stuff here. She comes with a piece of fruit. I'm trying to figure out why. And I've seen Rebels like 3 times. Chad, help me out. Why does she come with fruit? It looks like some type of fruit, a blaster, and then what is this? I'm not quite sure what this is. This right here. I don't really know what that is, to be honest with you. Interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to message Vanessa and I'll show her a picture of it and be like, hey, what are these 2 things right here? Why are you coming with fruit? And then a while back, I did pick up the Sabine and I think it was Chopper. Because that came in a separate 2-pack. So this is the box that came in. I haven't even opened this. But there's Chopper and Sabine. And again, this is all supposed to be later in the seasons. Like probably like season 3 and 4. She comes with double blasters. Chopper comes with some Loth Wolves of his own. So there you go. So I got all 6. So I need to get 6 of those cases, which kind of stinks. But if you want to keep it nice, that's what you got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put these dudes away. All right, next up, we got this box. What's up, Reef? So there's 3 huge boxes, is what's in here. So I'm assuming there's assembly required. Oh my, you should see all this. All right. So we had me put a lot of these things together here. Yeah, we're putting this whole ship together. Here's the Phantom. You can see it right there. Some of the jets. This looks like the wings, maybe. So that's within this box. There's 2 more of those. All right, here we go. Let's save a big one for last. It's probably the main body. All right, so this one is quite empty in the top. This has got to be one of the pieces. And then underneath, all of these different pieces. So these are some of the bigger pieces, though. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea I was going to put this thing together tonight. I thought I was just going to whip it out of the box, throw a couple of things here and there, and I guess for Razor Crest, I did have to put some stuff together as I'm looking at it. Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, the main body of Razor Crest is long and thin, so it's kind of like, you just have to kind of put the guns on and the wings and the base and all that. So, all right, let's drop this one down. Gotta make some room. We're gonna take the box. And then the good old directions, so we don't mess it up. I seriously can't get. I can't explain how big these boxes are. I think it's crazy. All right, this is the big one. So, all right, so this is probably gonna be the main body. Yeah. Yeah, I just took that off. So we can get this thing out of here. All right, I'm gonna put this on the floor and take it out because I don't want to drop it. So there is the body of it. And this is probably the back with the gun. So wow. I guess I wasn't set up like this because I was not expecting to have to put this whole thing together. So I am gonna have to make a little room and probably get something to build on. Because I definitely was not expecting it to be like I knew it was gonna be big. This is so this right here is bigger than the Razor Crest put together. That's how crazy this is. Yeah, this is probably bigger than the Razor Crest, this piece right here. All right, so I got that box back there. I'm trying to figure out how I can make a table out of these boxes, maybe to prop it up so you guys can see it. So bear with me here. Let me see what I can do. So if I move this here, I think you guys can see it pretty good. We'll see how this works first, and then if it's too high, we'll go ahead and we'll take it down a notch. All right, so bear with me. I'm gonna bring my phone over here so I can see chat, because that's the only problem is I can't see anything. And hopefully you guys can still hear me. Hopefully the volume's good. All right, I guess we'll get the directions and see where to start. All right, I really was not planning on putting together this huge thing today, but I guess that's what we're doing. All right, let me see here. Wow, there's a lot here. All right, so, So it looks like I'm putting landing gear on maybe first. So let's see. 2. So I need to bring this over here to flip it up. Boy, I hope this doesn't fall. So make sure I got this turned around right. So it's going to be, I think it goes this way. So let's see. The first thing I got to do is remove. I got to remove these guys. Question is how? Without using metal. I don't want to ruin it. There's 4 of these too. You know, of course, look at the directions, and this looks that simple. And there's no words, of course. It literally just has an arrow going this way, and you're supposed to just remove it. Interesting. That's all they tell you. They're literally just arrows. Just arrows. So the question is, what do I have that won't scratch this to get underneath this? Because I do not have nails for this. All right. Lego, thank you. I'm using the Lego piece remover to get these things out. So they just pop out. Man, I mean, I just don't have nails. I'm doing all 4 of them. Move this over a little bit. All right. So now we need landing gear. So we have 1, 2, 4 of them. Probably these guys right here. Here's what the landing gear looks like. I'm just gonna snap it in there. And then there's 3 of those, and then there's one smaller one that I'm gonna assume it goes in the front. Actually, there's one. So actually, there's 3 sizes because these are a little bit smaller than these 2. So we got 1 large, 2 medium, 1 small. So it looks like the large goes in the back, the small's in the front. And so there is different angles here. So the curved end is going to go toward the middle of the ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in there first, because I don't want to snap it on this box. Make sure they're all set up right. Yeah, you mean you got to push it. You really, really got to push it. I'm going to have to come around there and do that one. Here we go. All right. So we got the landing gear on. Next up, looks like we're doing wings, or I guess it would be considered the wings on the ship. The part that jets out. So we need to flip it back over now. All right, so the back end, let's see. So the guns were here. So this is the top for me, and this is the bottom. So this is telling me T1, T2, and T1, T2. I think those are over there. Now, what's interesting is that you would think they might mark the boxes with the numbers, but I don't see anything marked. And I'm pretty sure these are not marked. So it's just a little bit interesting. So actually, the gun is in the front of the ship. See, I don't think this one's right, though. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So it looks like, let's do this one first. So I'll give you guys a quick view of it. So I think it goes this way. I'm going to have to double check it. So there's a double, and then these are on the sides, and these are both the same. And that's the part that's going to insert. But I mean, I know it's hard to see, but the detail is really, really good. And again, this part does not come up on the camera like it should, but like it's pretty cool the way it glows. So there's those. So let's do the middle one first. So I feel like it goes this way. Lines up, but man, oh man, I'm telling you, you have to press way harder than you'd ever think. Like I am pressing and it won't go in. I might have to put it on the floor to get a little more Because I mean, these things are thick, and you're pressing them into these pieces of plastic. Let me make sure I didn't miss something because, I mean, I'm telling you, I am pressing. I'm going to take it on the floor and do it because I don't want to break it, obviously. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong because it's not going in. There's no way it goes that way. So, man, I'm so afraid of like breaking it. And the problem here is when this is on the floor, I mean, I don't want to put pressure on it against that gun. Man. All right. I don't know what the secret is here, guys. Like, you're supposed to just push it in that hard. I mean, the directions have absolutely no words. I guess I could try the side ones first. I mean, the way the directions are telling me, these are going inside. There's absolutely no way that that's going to go in. There's no way. It doesn't even line up. Unless these are the wrong ones. I don't know. Let me see what else I got. Wings. I mean, this is not one of them. That's the cover of it. I'm not sure at all. It doesn't even seem like it fits. This is saying to turn it like this, maybe. So there's a bunch. Maybe. I think I got it. So I had to turn it a little further. All right, so that one went in. I feel like I need to put that middle one in, or it's gonna be really hard. I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, this one snapped in pretty good. I don't know. This one just doesn't go in. I mean, everything lines up. just can't. It just can't. I can't push it in there. I don't know. I might have to take it onto the wood floor because in here it's carpeted. And maybe I'm just not getting enough. I don't know. I'm telling you, I am pressing. I mean, I literally can't press it any harder. I'm not sure what the big secret will be. I mean, I know sometimes there's oil that you can use for this kind of stuff, but I put this one in. Yeah, it's gonna be harder with this one in, I think. All right, I'm gonna take it outside this room real quick and put it on the hard floor and see if I can't press on it and get it in there that way because it's not gonna work in this room. So give me one moment. See if I can't snap it in there out there real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to because this one is longer. There's no way to press it. I got this one out. So let me try it now. Let me try it. Be back in a second. Woo! I'll tell you what. I mean, it's crazy. I got it in, but man, oh man, that was not easy. Wow, that was nuts. All right, let's get these guys back on now. Wow, that was insane, man. Like, and I still feel like it's not even all the way in when I look at it. Like, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no gap. Wow. That was crazy. I can't believe that it was that hard to get in there. All right, let's get these guys in. So goes. So this one's gonna go on this side. What's up, Dan? How you doing, brother? And of course, this side doesn't want to go in. Man, like I get they want to make it the thing stay together. But I mean, dude, this is like ridiculous. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. I mean, yeah. There's only one way it fits. me grab the other one really quick. I think this is the one I put in. I mean, what I'm trying to line up is 5 holes. Is basically what I'm trying to line up here. So I'm saying that if you don't hit it perfectly, it doesn't go in. Like you have to hit it perfect. I mean, before I put this one in 2 seconds. I mean, I just put this one in too. Here we go. I don't know if I'm just not lining up one of the holes not correctly. I mean, it looks right when I put it up here. All right, here we go. All right, we got it in. Jeez, oh man. Now I'm gonna try to see if I can bring the camera over here so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. So here's what it looks like now. I mean, it's a little loose, to be honest with you. This one's pretty good. These are a little loose still, which is crazy, but yeah. So that's the back end of it. Oh my gosh, dude, this is like a workout. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that was crazy to put those in. All right, so let's move on. What else we got here? All right, now we're doing wings. Let me turn this back so you guys can see it. You might even be able to move it a little bit closer. Let's see. Forgot the Vaseline. Yeah. Well, I know sometimes, like with some of those Mondo figures, sometimes you have to like warm it up, to get some of the weapons in. It's crazy. I mean, All right, so we got 4 and 2. So I got these right here. So really, it's not a ton, actually. It's really, they're all pretty big pieces. So here's the wings, or whatever you want to call that. I mean, that's the inside. Let me show the outside. There you go. Again, it's really, really nicely detailed. And I'm not exactly sure how it comes out on the stream for you guys, but it really is detailed. Let's see. Now, are all these the same? No, they're not, because I can tell these are different. So we're really going to have to figure this out. So let's see. This one looks like it would go here. So I'm thinking the middle one's going to probably have to go on first. And then this one will go here. So we'll do this side first. So the middle piece looks like this. So that's the part that will be pointing out toward you guys. And then nothing crazy. It's more on the top than anything. And then the bottom. So this guy is going to go right here. Or like this. Or like this. So the way this is showing me is this part is definitely supposed to go on top. All right, let me see the other one because I don't know. I don't know how to put this on. Okay, so each one goes on a separate side. So this one definitely fits here. All right, that wing's in. So this one is going to go here then. There you go. And see it. And we're going to do the other ones now. Maybe double check the other two really quick. I'm thinking they're all the same. So this part has orange. So the question is what side is the orange on? I mean, it makes sense that it goes here. It's not fitting. I think the orange goes in the back because this fit on this side. So the orange is going to go on the back. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Nice. Not nearly as hard as the engines. And then these guys slide back here. Last one. This thing is massive. It's not even going to fit up on the shelf. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll have to convince the wife to let me put it on the coffee table. I'm sure that'll go over great. All right. Locked and loaded. Everything looks good. All right. What's next? Where do the directions go? All right. Next up. Now we're doing the interior, it looks like. Or did I skip a piece? The directions came undone. That's kind of annoying. Oh, so we're doing this piece first. And then the guns. So we have all these pieces here we're going to put in. We have a chair. We have table, hologram table. Not quite sure what this is. Got two of them though. And I just dropped both. I'll get it back in a sec. And then we got the gun. Pew, 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 pew. There you go. And then the table is giving me a little hard time. I'm trying not to ruin the molding, but there we go. And there's like a picnic table. I'm trying to remember in the show. Is that what they ate at? Is that a picnic table? That's what it looks like. All right, they want me to put this guy on now. So going to the front of the ship. You can kind of see it. more, maybe. There we go. All right. So what do we got in here? We got, all right, some kind of computer in here that swings down. I don't know if it's a targeting computer like Luke had or what. All right, let's go ahead and snap this guy in. So let's see. So there's a little loop there. Now, I wanted to take it off. They're locked in. I don't know. I don't even know how to take it off. I mean, imagine you can squeeze and pull, but I can't even get it. I don't know. I guess you got to take the whole thing off. It doesn't like, yeah, this does not lift up like you think it would. So to take this off, you got to literally take the whole thing off. Which stinks, to be completely honest with you. Like, why would they not make it or this could flip? And then you could like put your figure in or do whatever. But yeah, you literally got to take the whole thing off. And the bottom does not lock in great. Unless I'm not hitting it. I mean, it's locking, but. All right, the guns go down here. All right, there you go. All right. Now we're doing the top gun. So, let's see. So what am I looking for is the question. So at least it's one piece. So there you go. And, same thing. This doesn't even, well, okay, so this whole thing comes off. Why, I guess that's my only thing with this right now is that why would you not make it so this flips? I don't know. I mean, you got a seat in there, right? But you got to take the whole thing off. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't have made it where you can flip it. I mean, how hard would it have been to like make it where you can do this? But the whole thing comes undone and there's no latches or anything. You just got to take the whole thing off. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal. I mean, most people are just going to display it anyways. But so this is supposed to go in, and it doesn't really lock. You can pull it straight out. I mean, I guess you have to be able to put a figure in there. All right, what page are we on? There's not much left, to be honest with you. So this is page 7. Oh, this is the Phantom. So I think let me see if we're done with these though. I'm gonna finish this while it's up here. So it's the inside is what they want me to do next. I guess that's what that is. So it's gonna be hard to do on stream, I think. But they want me to set it up like this inside. So I gotta take that top off. I'm not sure how I'm gonna, unless I do it and show you with the camera. I guess I could do that. Here, I'm gonna take this down for a minute. Let's do the Phantom and get the whole thing put together then. The inside I'm not super concerned with right now. So let me grab the old Phantom. Now I would assume this is the Phantom 2, since Phantom 1 blew up early, and it seems like this is from Ahsoka, or at least a version of Ahsoka. And we have a little chopper in here too. The Mass Murderer Chopper. All right, what are we doing on this guy? We're doing, so Chopper's already in. the landing gears and the lid. So that has to be landing gear. Okay, so landing gear is here. It's already attached. Oh, everything, all this is already attached. I see. So there's the landing stuff. And then, so this one, they actually made it so you could raise it. So there's the inside of it. And then this will get attached to the top. So let's remove this really quick. Actually, let me see if I can. You guys still be able to see it? I think so. I can move the camera down too. All right, so let's move it up a little bit, and I'm gonna bring the camera down just a touch. There we go. All right, so here, let's turn it around. So Phantom basically is just going to get inserted like this. And there's two little notches on the bottom, like right here. And then there's one right here. And that's just going to lock it in. Somehow. Oh, you know, it probably goes this way. That's right. It doesn't, yeah, that's right. It points out the other way. There we go. I mean, that's beside the interior, and there's only 3 pieces. There's the couch, the table, and the or not the couch, but the chair, the table, and the picnic table, I guess. But basically, yeah. So I mean, you can see how big this thing is compared to me. I am 6 feet tall here, right? I mean, but there you go. I mean, there's the whole thing put together. Like I said, except minus the 3 pieces. And I don't even know if I'm going to put those in there, to be honest with you, because it really, I mean, what I'll probably end up doing, guys, is I might make a short video and just kind of show it off and put it on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts to kind of show the whole thing off, because it's going to be really hard to do it on a live stream. But there it is. I mean, I guess this is the inside. Yeah, heck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I already opened it. So I'll just open this whole thing up and you guys can kind of see what it looks like. So we got to take Phantom off, and this piece I think comes out. There we go. Oh, okay. So the inside's actually pretty cool. Here, I'll set it up and I'll show you. Oh, so those 2 little things I dropped were like little tables. So like these pieces don't even attach. Like you literally just got to set them down. There's nowhere to attach it. Table attached. These, I think, just sit there. Sleeping quarters. So the one thing too, I mean, so like Razor Crest, there's so many different things you can open up and stuff. This is really not. There's not much at all. And nothing sticks to the ground except for that small table. This stuff just kind of rests there in the corners. It's kind of dumb, but here, I'll show you. Well, here, let me get those tables that drop. It's kind of interesting that they wouldn't, like, I don't know, that they wouldn't make it so everything stays in place. There's no real, I mean, there's not really any way to keep it in place. It's kind of odd. Here, let's bring the camera over. I'll show you guys. All right, so here's the cockpit. You can kind of see it. And then here's the 2 chairs, a ladder going down, which is cool. And then you go through this room, and then here's the sleeping quarters right there. It's a decent shot. And then the other side is the same deal. See it there. The ladder that gets up to the sleeping quarters. These are actually like a felt, so it's kind of cool. And again, they don't move though or anything. And then we have, here's the sitting area. So this is locked in, this is locked in, but all this stuff is just all free floating. So interesting that this doesn't open. I would think that would open. Maybe have something going on with this. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like Razor Crest, like there's a lot that you can do with it, like inside. This is not as it's designed well, but it's like there's not much to do. And I don't like how these are all free floating. Because why would I even bother keeping that stuff in there? This chair is strange too. It's a weird chair. Like maybe there's magnets or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I mean that's basically the gist of it. Get a little shot there. So yeah, there it is. I was about to say the Razor Crest, the Ghost. All right, so I'm actually gonna leave it open because I'm probably gonna take that stuff apart. But yeah, I mean, so there it is, it's the whole thing. And what I'll end up doing is I will have it up on my top shelf. Eventually, I have to figure out how it's gonna fit because that's gonna be the hard part. I gotta clean all this up too. Woo! Man, I'll tell you what, dude. It was like a workout. I mean, seriously. That was a lot. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be when you first look at it. A Falcon for sale. I got my Falcon up here, bro. Look at this. There's my OG Falcon from Empire. And then that's Lego right there. X-Wing. There's the Razor Crest. Slave One's over in the corner over there. And so I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to probably figure out where to put the Legos. Because I'm going to probably have that just to be my regular ships. Because I think all the Legos are going to have to find a new home. I mean, I guess it's really just the X-Wing and the Sand Speeder. And then I got like Ahsoka, Bo-Katan ship, and what is that? Mandal ship. But they're all really small. So I'll have to figure something out. Because I definitely want to put this up there next to the Razor Crest and Slave One and Millennium. So, but yeah, I don't know. It was all right. It was a little chaotic, but it's cool. I mean, it really is. It'll be a good piece to kind of display, and I guess my only negative thing about it would be there's just not enough to do inside. Like if I could grab that in 2 seconds, I would do it. But in the Razor Crest, and I have a video on that if you guys want to, just search. It's from a while ago though, from years ago. But if you just go all the way down or just do a general search for Razor Crest, Headless Net or something like that, it's there's a lot more things you can do inside. Now it's definitely more cramped because it's long and thin, where this is definitely more spread out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I just don't think I'm gonna open like the Mando characters. I ended up opening, so I opened up Mando and opened up Grogu. I kind of are kicking myself that I did that instead of leaving them carded. But I think the Rebels ones I'm going to leave carded and kind of display them around it. So I have a couple ideas, but like I said, I'm gonna have to move some of those Legos, I guess, because I don't know where I'm gonna put them. But I don't know. Cool. I mean, that's all I got, guys. If anybody has any questions, definitely pretty cool though. If you have an opportunity to grab it, grab it. It's expensive though. Even though there's a lot of people on Facebook groups selling them for a cost right now. And I think people just, I know times right now are not great with people want to buy and spend. So I think a lot of people bought it at the time, and that was like a year and a half ago, or maybe more at this point. And so a lot of people are selling them for a cost, which is cool. The figures are actually going for a lot on eBay and stuff like that. But those are I'm excited to have those 6 because I don't have a lot of vintage figures. So those I like that. I'm definitely gonna hold on to and kind of put it up around the ship. I think somehow, kind of how I have my Luke up there by the Millennium Falcon, but I do have the OG Han and Chewie in the Falcon. I think that's one of the reasons why I took out Mando and Grogu to put them in the front of the ship, because I had that with the Millennium Falcon. And then I saw people like taking those to cons and getting them autographed. I'm like, man, that was a good idea. Could have done that, but it is what it is. So, anywho, all right, guys, I think that is all. Again, unless anyone has any questions or anything, if you haven't seen my theory video that I put out a couple days ago, I think it was on Christmas actually, on Skeleton Crew episode 5, check it out. It's a good video, I think. It's got some fun little things in there, and but yeah. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watch this on the rerun, let me know down in the comments what you think about the Ghost. And I may make a really quick, like, little video just showing it off after it's already been built. So I might make a really quick little video then, or a short or something like that, to kind of really show it, and I can bring the camera closer and that kind of stuff. I'll probably do something like that to kind of give you guys a little bit closer of a look, because I know it's a little hard with my setup right now and everything, and all these boxes everywhere. So, but all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't guess I ever saw your Falcon, didn't I? Yeah, dude, it's been up there forever. I mean, it was one of the bigger ships. It's like probably the first thing I bought, like as far as the bigger items. Actually, I think I bought it during COVID because we went to this collector's store, and we was like an hour and a half away, and I was going there because we don't have a lot of those like vintage collector stores around my area. Like, there's a couple. They're so overpriced though. I mean, these guys jack them up so much. So we ended up driving out there during COVID, and I didn't really know what to expect. And I saw it, and I thought it was a pretty good deal compared to what I was seeing on eBay. And plus, it was complete. They like had all the pieces and parts. So that's why I ended up picking that up. That was good. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys the Wednesday. Again, it'll either be here or over on Chillin's stream. We'll be doing the breakdown for episode 6, and I will have a video out on that one as well. And then, like I said, the next video that will be coming out will be another like theory video, probably going over just some of the crazy stuff, man. Because I really am enjoying Skeleton Crew. I think it's a really good show, 10 times better than Acolyte. Yeah, I mean I like it. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be breaking that thing down on Wednesday, and like I said, I'll have another video coming out. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.